G'day scrappers, just doing a bit of a clean out and a cash up today. So got 7 of these tubs to go out. Got some low grade, mid grade, motherboards, power supplies, and some plastic and some more power supplies. And also some more low grade, and also in the van I've got hard drives, laptops, and then I'm going to go to the scrap metal yard. So big day. Had a lot of rain last night, which is good because there's drainage holes inside these tubs underneath, so it doesn't hold much water, but I might get half a kilo or so extra for water. How are you? Yeah, so oh well, half a kilo doesn't make much on low grade or even mid grade, but motherboards, got a lot of motherboards, 2 tubs. And I ordered 5 empty bins because I've got a couple left over. So I've got 1 empty tub there, and that should do me. I think it's 6 tubs that I normally need. So how are ya? There's the little drain holes. I have to make sure they've got drain holes. I've pretty much drilled a hole in almost every one that they've got. This one doesn't have it. Got to drill one. TVs, hospital TVs. Slowly getting rid of them. Scrapped out all the smaller ones, and in a couple of weeks' time pick up another batch. Okay, yeah, so I follow the truck down get all the weights, and at the same time empty my van with the hard drives and everything. All right, so that's my 5 working tubs. This area here is for, hang on, oh yeah, I got one more, 6 here, 6 working tubs. This is where I put laptop motherboards, then this is where my hard drives and laptops go. Okay, so when I'm done here, I'll go straight to the scrapyard. I've got 2 wheelie bins, motors, and copper. This is the copper that I don't melt. So I thought, since the prices are up, they've actually gone up again since the last video I did. So a good time to cash in, I think, on just a bit of the stockpile that I've got of my candy copper. Don't want to have too much weight, especially if I'm not doing anything with it. It's a good time to sell. So okay, well, okay. So 3 crates of hard drives. Sorry, 6 crates of hard drives. That's about as much as I like to keep at any one time. I mean, it doesn't always happen. Sometimes, the last time I brought hard drives here, there was like 10 crates. Okay. So they've got music playing inside, so I've got to edit out copyright situation. And not many, just some laptops, just scrap laptops. Oh, actually I need to get one of my wheelie bins back from the low grade. Wow, some vintage stuff here. Check that out. It's a nice Motorola. Yeah. Okay, at the scrapyard, that's all my cast aluminium. One kitchen sink. Wow. So it's mostly transformers and a couple of big motors, so I'm not sure if they want it all together or what, because the majority are transformers, so I dare say they're going to just pay me transformer for all this. Well, these are unusual. Nice bit of copper here, but there's, you know, a lot of steel. There's not much copper recovery there. But yeah, so as you can see, this heat sink here, see how it's really shiny? It's not pure copper, it's alloyed with other metals to make it probably more machinable. Someone was explaining it on one of my videos, and like, look at that. This is probably more copper, but I wouldn't melt it, because if I melt these into copper bars, I get this shiny, and I only melt pure copper. All right, and got copper aluminium radiators, which are a really good price at the moment, so they're not mine. Wow, it's a lot of weight there. Iron alley. All right, just gotta wait. Wow, this is all low grade wire. Oh no, this is all car looms. Wow. Wow, they're filling up a 40-foot container of car looms. Look at that. They pay good money for car looms too, but I don't know why. Look at all the plastic on it. There's a scrapper emptying his van slowly. It's so busy today. See, it's got brass, copper. Nice haul there, mate. You must be a plumber.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. A little bit. It's too squash. Bloody hell. All right. Cast alley. Gosh, they're rough as guts here, I tell you. All right, get rid of these transformers. Now this motor is bloody heavy. Oh. Hey, Big Stack Casting, I bet you'd like this motor. Unfortunately, mate, we're too far away from each other, otherwise I'd give you all my motors and stuff. Swap you for, I don't know, 500,000 of your subscribers. Okay, that's my motors and transformers. Not a lot, but I just wanted to get rid of the biggest one. And this is exactly 50 kilos. I weighed it up. So when you sell your copper, always weigh it up to get, so you don't lose like half a kilo, you know. All right. Copper aluminium radiator. Copper aluminium. Nice. It's really good money at the moment. I think it's $5 a kilo. Everything's gone up from that video that I did last week. This week, everything's shot up copper related. I'll show you the prices later on. Yep, yep. Just one pallet for the copper.
One pallet for the copper?
Yeah, that's...
This one?
Cast aluminium. Well, there we go. Phew, that was a mission. Circuit boards all gone. A bit of scrap gone. So the eWaste that I took in, the motherboards, power supplies and so on, ended up getting $2,127 for that little batch. So that's pretty darn good. And then our scrapyard, okay, so check these prices out, will you? So our candy copper, #1 copper, I got my 50 kilos that I weighed out exactly. But look at that, it's gone up to $10.50 a kilo now. and Millbury is $10.80 a kilo. So, you know, as I said, that particular heat sink type of copper, it's alloyed with, you know, other metals to for machining purposes, so it's too bright, and I like to melt pure copper. So say these copper stackers, most of these are pure copper. This one probably not, but that one is. Yeah, and obviously copper wire, they're the things that I like to melt and make into bars so they look like real copper. What else did I have? The electric motors, mostly transformers, but you know, probably half and half. It's amazing how much they add up. I didn't really have that many, apart from that really big motor, but the transformers certainly 197 kilos. That's a good $1.10. That's about as good as it's been. So just for that batch, $216. So it certainly adds up. That's incredible. And then the cast aluminium, I had 80 kilos of that, which is you know, was about right. $1.45 a kilo. So 116 there. And that stainless steel sink, well, that was only 7 kilos. It did have brass taps and that, but I just they were too tight, and so I just left them. $1.60 a kilo for stainless steel. Wow. So $11 for that sink. And the copper aluminium radiators, which mine are the heat sinks, had 70 kilos of them. $4.80 a kilo. And so 336 kilos of dollars of those copper aluminium heat sinks. So it was just one wheelie bin, about just over 3/4 full. So that's pretty darn good. They certainly add up. So out of the scrapyard, it was $1,204. So 1,204 and 21.27. What's that? $3,330. 33.30. Wow. So that, you know, that's how it goes. And when I finished up with the circuit boards, I went up to the office and asked the man if I could have this. You might remember this. I saw it sitting on the top of a bin, and this is like, if you saw what was inside the bin, it was all very vintage industrial kind of, who knows what it was in the end. But look at that, just a tiny little board, and yeah, pretty amazing for this tiny little board. A beautiful Motorola CPU, and it's also got a little Motorola flat pack in there, so quite nice. I'm pretty sure I don't have a CPU like this one in the Motorola with the full gold cap. So this is, you know, I said, look, you know, I just want this for my collection. This is not for like gold recovery or anything. This is just one of those unusual ones. When I spotted it, I thought, you know, it's not in the most perfect, a bit scratched, but it came from, you know, it was just come out of a industrial kind of eWaste bin. So see if I can take it out. Just want to see what the other side kind of looks like. These little diodes there. I'll try and take it out. So I want to keep the pins in, obviously, reasonably straight. Okay, so all right, so yeah, nice gold pins. That's one into the CPU collection. Yeah, it's just a very unusual one. I'm pretty sure it's quite unusual with the full gold cap. So that's a nice bonus. Happy with that. And even this one, this flat pack in there is a Motorola as well. So, you know, even that will just go for gold recovery. And I'll take that. And then it's just a low grade board after that. But awesome. Well, there you go, guys. $3,300 of scrap out the door. A real nice relief. Obviously, extruded aluminium is really good prices. But yeah, the copper aluminium radiators, $4.80. I'm pretty sure it was $5 on the price list that I got, so they might have made a 20 cents a kilo mistake. Let me just get up their price list for this week. All right, here we go. Oh, if we can get my reflection out of it. So Millbury, $10.80, Candy, $10.50, brass, $6.50, PVC no plugs, $3.85, copper aluminium radiators, $5 it says there. I only got $4.80, but that'll do. Electric motors, $1.10, fridge motors, $1. Dirty Ellie, 60 cents a kilo. Extruded Ellie, $2.10. Wow-wee. Hey, it's this stuff, $2.10 a kilo. Domestic LED, $1.50. Stainless, $1.60. Batteries, lead acid batteries, 58 cents. So lead hasn't really risen with anything else. And there you go. Pressing steel is $2.50 a ton. Oversized, $3.30. In size, that's in size, heavy duty, over 6mm thick steel, $400 a ton. So pretty awesome. Manhari Metals, special pricing. So there you go. So awesome that everything's empty now. It just makes me feel good. I've got that other tub that goes there, so 7 tubs is my little thing. And yeah, now I'll just take out the bins out of the van and get back to scrapping. Process a lot more PCs. So I reckon about 5 people in the last video mentioned that I should do a garage clean out video. Oh, you know, it's because a lot of things here are just things that really need to be sorted out rather than cleaning out like scrapping or anything like that. I do have PCs still in here. I've got a few interesting medical equipment things, a lot of boards all over the place. In that corner there, I've got a whole heap of boards that all need to be just looked at before I put them into a tub and get rid of them. So yeah, maybe I'll see what I can do about a clean out video, because I certainly need to clean this out and just get organized, and I'll feel really good about it. But everything's getting down in volumes, so yeah, it's all looking good. So I'll just get onto the rest of the day and just keep scrapping and cleaning up boards and stuff like that, and yeah, and have a bit of fun. So all right guys, well, keep scrapping, have fun. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. I don't know what it's going to be about, but we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, catch you next time.